In what could be a groundbreaking discovery for cinnamon in regards to Parkinson's disease, a recent study which was actually funded by the National Institute of Health and published in the Journal of Neuroimmune Pharmacology this 20th of June 2014. Now keep in mind, this study was originally done in rats with Parkinson's disease, so it has to be carried out to human trials, but yet the results were quite astonishing. And this is what they discovered. Alright, they found out, or they knew, that cinnamon is metabolized in the liver to sodium benzoate. Now, sodium benzoate is already FDA approved as a medication for hyperammonemia, or high levels of ammonia, and is also approved as a food preservative. So chances are a lot of you are already consuming it in foods you may be unaware of. So, cinnamon converts to sodium benzoate in the liver. Now, they know in people with Parkinson's disease, the proteins parkin and DJ1 tend to decrease in Parkinson's disease patients. And so they wanted to see exactly how cinnamon played a role, or may have played a role, in keeping these levels from decreasing. Well, what they did, they took rats with Parkinson's disease, they fed them oral ground cinnamon by mouth, not injection or anything fancy like that. What they discovered was this, that when it converts over to sodium benzoate from the cinnamon, it actually enters the brain, stops the loss of the proteins parkin and DJ1, protected the neurons, normalized the neurotransmitter levels in the rats, keep in mind, and improved the motor function of the rats with Parkinson's disease, which is pretty amazing for just something as simple as you could find in a cabinet.
Cinnamon is a spice that has long been used for medicinal purposes, in addition to flavoring food. Studies have come up with some insight into how this substance works in the human body. Recent data lends credibility to claims that using a cinnamon diet to lose weight may be effective. Benefits of cinnamon diet to lose weight. As an antioxidant, cinnamon does help to fight inflammation and stress from oxidation. This is beneficial to weight loss because stress increases cortisol, which in turn affects blood sugar levels, energy levels, inflammation and immune system functioning. Too much cortisol is reflected in weight gain, particularly around the belly area. If cinnamon reduces stress, less cortisol would be produced, and using a cinnamon diet to lose weight could be effective. Research studies and weight loss. One research study that incorporated use of a cinnamon extract, Kinglan, in obese pre-diabetic people showed results of a reduction of inflammation, less oxidative stress, and fat mass loss. Cinnamon helps control blood sugar levels and helps insulin work more effectively. The reduction of blood sugar combined with an increase of insulin levels not only helps the body lose weight, it also helps control diabetes. How much cinnamon is good? Doses of cinnamon need to be carefully controlled and watched by a professional, however, because it may create problems in certain people.
Second in spice popularity only to black pepper, cinnamon is the powdered inner bark of 4 different species of cinnamomum trees. There's Vietnamese cinnamon, Chinese cinnamon, Indonesian, and Ceylon. A recent review raised concerns about one of them because of a compound called coumarin, which new human data suggests may be toxic to the liver. It's been banned as a food additive, but still can be found naturally in Chinese cinnamon, also known as cassia cinnamon. It is not found in significant amounts in so-called true cinnamon, Ceylon cinnamon, and we don't have enough data on the other two. Now, these traffic lights are not for recreational users. These are only for people going out of their way to add like a teaspoon or more to their daily diet, which ideally should be everyone, since it appears so health-promoting. Anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, antioxidant, anti-tumor, cardiovascular, cholesterol-lowering, and immunomodulatory effects. So if you're eating cinnamon every day, great. Just make sure it's the right kind. In the UK, if it's a cinnamon, then it's Ceylon cinnamon. Chinese cinnamon is labeled cassia. In the US, though, they can both just be labeled cinnamon, and since Chinese is cheaper, that's what most cinnamon is on our shelf. So make sure it specifies Ceylon.